What's up guys, David Falla here, and today I have a quick tutorial for all of you. Many have been asking me to do a tutorial about shape ups and how to get like crispy lines, so this is the tutorial for you. Also, we're gonna use color enhancement to enhance the shape up, the lines, just because sometimes you want to take a picture, you want to do a video, or just the client wants it and you just want to make it a little sharper. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first we're going to start by creating a first guideline. Usually to do like my sideburns, what I do is that I make like a little line, which is going to be my guideline right there at the temple pick point pretty much. So then we're gonna do that guideline, and then we're gonna do another line at the bottom of the sideburn, and then we're just gonna connect the two lines. Just make sure you follow kind of the way the hairline grows. You don't want to push it back too much. Sometimes you have to, but just ask your client before, if you have to push it back for whatever reason, but for the most part, just like kind of to do it like as natural as possible. So then I'm going to show you the other side. How you guys can see, I do the same thing. I create like a small guideline, and then I just kind of create another guideline on the bottom and just connect them together, just using the corner of the blade. Just I don't press really hard, because I've seen some barbers press really hard and they leave like a red line on the skin. So you don't have to, just make sure your trimmers are set up correctly, and you don't have to put a lot of pressure. Just use the power of the trimmer to get the line sharp. Then we're gonna do the other, the behind the ear. Just pull the ear down. I've seen a lot of accidents when barbers don't pull the ear down, and they just kind of like bite the ear and then make it bleed, and this is not good. So yeah, how you can see, just I'm following the natural growth of the natural hairline. I'm not pushing it back, if I don't have to. And that's I think those are the best type of shape ups. Sometimes because of the type of hairline, you have to push back the shape up, but I mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't do it, just because the way it grows is just not nice, and a lot of clients don't get a haircut like every week. So here we're gonna do the forehead now, and the best advice I can give you is to start right in the middle, create a guideline right in the middle. And then pretty much what you do, you follow that guideline to the corners. The same thing, just try not to push it back. I understand sometimes foreheads don't grow evenly and you have to push back a little bit of the line. That's fine. Just make sure you talk to your client, let him know what you got to do, so it's okay and he knows that you're pushing it back for a reason. But in this case, you really don't have to. Just for example, this client, just the corners, the hair grows a little bit lower than the middle, so at that point obviously I have to cut the corners, but that's about it. Just kind of follow the shape of the forehead. You don't have to go up if the forehead is not like that. Just follow, like you can see in this case, the head, it starts kind of in the middle, it's a little higher, but then it goes like lower towards the side, like it slopes down a little bit. So just follow that. That's the best way to do it. How I say, like, the more natural, for the most part, like 99% of the times, is the best way to do it. Also, use your mirror. Always use the mirror to make sure that it's straight. Sometimes it looks like it's straight, but then you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, what's going on? So always use your mirror. Always place the person, like your client, right in front of the mirror when you're doing the shape up, and just you can check and double check and make sure it's straight. Like, just because you're doing it doesn't mean that you're amateur or you're a beginner. Many people do it. I do it sometimes too. So this is a good habit to have. So right here, after I apply a hot towel, I'm just using the razor, and just the same thing. Just make sure you apply a shaving product, and then just use the razor. Just be very soft with it. I said, like, razor is super sharp. You don't have to put a lot of pressure. Just remove the hairs that that you left there after passing the trimmer. So how you guys saw, I just created a line, but I left all the hair on the outside, so that's pretty much what I'm removing. Just make sure you stretch the skin, and you kind of use the razor on a 45-degree angle. This is kind of going to avoid you cutting the client or any of that. Just how I said, just make sure you always stretch the skin, and make sure when you pass in the razor you're actually comfortable. You can actually get in a comfortable position. This is important because sometimes when you're not comfortable, you might put the razor on the wrong angle, or like a corner might be on the wrong angle, or you might just cut the client. So being comfortable is very important when you are using the razor. So in this case, we're going to use hair fibers to enhance the hairline. I just want to say this is not a paid video, not a sponsored video, nothing. They did, company Deluxe did send me the fibers for free just to try them out, just because I actually want to try out fibers. I don't really use them, but I kind of want to try and see how they look. So they did send me the fibers, so just take that as it is. So anyway, pretty much what you do with this, you get the applicator, and pretty much what you want to do, just use a business card to kind of just cover the skin, and apply the fibers. Try to do it as evenly as possible. This is my first time using the applicator, so I wasn't as good at it, but you guys get the idea. And just pretty much just make sure that it's even. And if you applicate it really close to the hair, then it's gonna make it very, very dark. If you spray like a little more farther, then it's gonna be like a little brighter. So kind of be in the middle, depending on the type of hairline that you are enhancing, and the color of the hair and how much hair the client has. Those are variables. The good thing about fibers is that once you apply them, you can actually move them around. So you can use your trimmer, or you can use a razor to kind of like move them towards the hairline, so it makes everything look sharper. So I think this is great for that. If you're gonna use them for, you can use fibers for a picture, you can use fibers for video, you can use fibers just because the client just wants it, or because like let's say like the client it's a little light on top, like the client is losing his hair, it's a receding line, so you want to make it a little darker, just kind of give that confidence back to the client. I think fibers are great for that. So also, like, just because I really like this product, I talked to the company Deluxe Fibers, and they gave us a 50% off for your next order. So I'm gonna leave the code here, and I'm gonna leave a link, a code and a link on the bottom, the descriptions. You guys can, you're interested, you can go there and purchase it from them. This company is actually from another barber, so this is great to support companies that are run by barbers. They understand what we need, and we all trying to better ourselves. And that's it. After you're done, just don't forget to apply some hairspray just to kind of keep the fibers in place. Don't forget, when you shower, they're gonna come off, but it looks great in the meantime. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, because that helps the channel grow. And also leave me your comments in the description. Let me know what you guys think. And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.